Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Nami. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a very warm welcome. Today, the actual Katha starts. And yesterday we concluded with that Sortha, which said, Hey Girija, Hey Bhavani, Sunu, please listen to. How? Sadhara Sunahu. Listen carefully. That I am going to now start the Katha. Having said that, in the 120th verse. Very interesting. It just happened. It's a coincidence. Yesterday was the 120th class which we completed, and we had completed 120 chaupais, dohas. Today is the 121st class, and we are starting with the 121st doha. It's just a coincidence anyway. Bhagavan Shivaji begins. Sunu girija hari charita suhaye Bipula bisadani gamagama gaye Hari avatar he tujhe hi hoi Idamitham kahi jai na soi Rama atarkya buddhi man bani मत हमार अस सुनहि सयानी तदपि संत मुनि वेद पुराना जस कछु कहि स्वमति अनुमाना तस मैं सुमुखी सुनावऊँ तो ही समुझि परई जस कारण मोही जब जब होई धर्म के हानि बाढ़ही असुर अधम अभिमानी करही अनीति जाई नहीं बरनी सीदहि बेप्रधेनु सुर धरनी तब तब प्रभु धरि विविध शरीरा हरहि कृपा निधि सज्जन पीरा असुर मारि थापहि सुरन राखहि निज श्रुति सेतु जग विस्तारहि बिसद जस राम जन्म करहेतु सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरु नाथ महाराज की जय। He says, Sunu Girija. Girija, Sunu. You may sit there and wonder, Swamiji, how many times does he have to tell Sunu Girija, Sunu Parvati, Sunu Shaila Kumari? How many times does he have to tell? We know the answer. Why? Our mind is chanchalam, asthiram, always. Now, to whom is this doubt? At the mental level of Girija. Therefore, mind can go on its own trail. In fact, mind does not require so much of a push to go out. It requires tremendous amount of pull to bring it back. But to go out, mind will just escape like that. Even without your knowledge, without information, it will escape. Therefore, time and again, it has to be awakened. Hey, are you here? Like that. Even now, earlier I was taking the class for half an hour, now 45 minutes. Sometimes it goes to 47, 50 minutes. Do you think you are absolutely attentive for 50 minutes? Impossible. Impossible. I can give you in writing, on a stamp paper. Why? That is the quality of the mind. Yato nischarati manas chanchalam asthiram. Manaha chanchalam asthiram. This is what is mind. Krishna endorses. He gives a stamp paper. Asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam. In the Gita. So mind is very disturbing all the time. It is distracted all the time. Therefore, time and again, Sunu Girija, please listen. Hari Charita Suhayi. Now I am going to tell you what? Hari Charita, the Charita of Bhagavan Sri Hari. Here he uses Hari. Okay? Why? Rama is not yet born. Rama has not yet taken birth. He is taking birth only on the 12th of May, as I told yesterday. So now he uses the word Hari. The charming, Leelas of Hari, I will tell you. Bipula Bisada Nigamagamagai. Nigamagamagai, all the Vedas talk about his sinless, charming, very attractive and very pure Leelas of Bhagavan Sri Hari. Hari avatar hetu jehi hoi. The avatara of Hari, the descent of Hari, descent here meaning what? From that stature of supremehood to come down and take an avatara like a human being, if it be so, then it is not that there is only one karana. Idamitham kahi jayina soi. It is not that for one particular reason alone he comes. In fact, if that is the case, from there he would have handled it. Why should he come down, take an avatara, go through everything, childhood and everything, and finally kill the Rakshasa? The purpose of Bhagavan's avatara is not for just to cut asunder. Idamitham kahi. This is the purpose. This is the only purpose. Kahi jayina soi. You cannot say like that. Rama atarkya buddhi manabani. Now here he says the Rama who is going to take birth. Atarkya buddhi manabani. Atarkya meaning what? It is impossible for any word, thought, or even, speech. Speech cannot express. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. Mind can never comprehend the purpose of Rama. Purpose of Rama is only not Ravana. We will see through it. Manahamara sasunahi sayani. Oh Sayani, oh very intelligent lady. Sunahi, that this is my firm conviction. Manahamarasa. My mind clearly says, my conviction says, Bhagavan's avatar, Rama avatar is just not for Ravana's sake. Tadapi, yet even then, Santa Muni Veda Purana, the Santas, great sages and saints, Munis, Rishis, Veda and Purana, Jasakachu Kahahi Swamati Anumana. And all of them have said, Jasakachu Kahahi, as they have stated, according to their, here this particular word can go with the sages and saints, according to their intellectual level, they have informed. Tasame samukha sunava mukhoyo toi. According to, similarly, according to the level of my intelligence, what I have grasped from listening to, remember, Yajnavalkya's speech to Bharadwaja Muni. What? I have heard, oh no, this is Shivaji talking to Parvati. But in between, interestingly here, the shift takes place. Who talks to whom? We have seen, we were going to again see in this chapter itself, we will see. Shiva talks to Parvati. Yajnavalkya talks to Bharadwaja Muni. Isn't it? And then Narada, he speaks to Garuda. And now Tulsidas is speaking to all of us. So the shift standpoint goes a little this way, that way. We have to just understand. Tasame sumiki sanavu tohi. O lady, I will now tell as I have listened to, as I have understood. Jab jab hoi dharma ke hani. Now comes the point. Here the point starts, and we will find this extremely powerful in the Bhagavad Gita. Now see, jab jab hoi dharma ke hani, badahi asura adhama abhimani. Whenever dharma kai hani, whenever dharma falls and adharma rises, badahi asura adhama abhimani, asura, the demons, their abhimana, ahankara, when that goes up, badahi, karahi aniti jayi nahi barani, and all of their atrocities, when it becomes intolerable, which cannot be even expressed, we will see all through. Sidahi bipra dhenu suradharani. When Brahmanas, Bipra here, Brahmanas, when it is said, it is not, as again I will tell you, I may not repeat it also, but let me tell you now. When it is said Brahmanas, the one who guides people with the knowledge of the Vedas. Brahmani charati iti Brahmanaha, the one who revels in the thought of that knowledge of Brahman. Here we may say, Vipra, the Brahmanas, Dhenu Sura Dharani, Dhenu Kamadhenu, cows, Sura, the celestial beings in this world, when they are in deep trouble. Sudahi Vipra Dhenu Sura Dharani, Tab. Now earlier we saw Jab. What did he say? Jab hoi dharma ke hani, tab Prabhu dhari bibida sarira. All those particular time, whenever there is chaos in the world, Prabhu bibida sarira dhari. Bhagavan takes different sharira. Meaning what? He takes different avatara. What do we understand? Any one of you can tell. Isn't it? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna said, exact the same thought is given here. Tab prabhu dhari vibidha sarira harahi kripanidhi sajjana pira. Kripanidhi, the one who is full of compassion, will definitely come and help all the virtuous people. Asura mari thapahi surana rakhahi nija shruti setu. What did he say? Asura mari, killing all the demons, and thapahi surana. Thapahi means what? Yathasthanam pratishtanam. Thapahi. Surana thapahi. He reinstates all the suras at their own positions to again continue governing the entire universe. Rakahi nija shruti setu. And this act of Bhagavan is clearly declared in the Vedas. Shruti setu. Shruti, Vedas clearly declare what? Don't worry. Ma bhishta name bhakta pranashyati. So many ways the Shrutis keep telling. Jagabistharahi bisadajasa Rama janma karahetu. Then he says, bisadajasa, immaculate glory, pure glory, uncontaminated glory, flawless glory. Bisadajasa bistarahi. It is spreading all over this world. Why? Because he protects all the virtuous people. Rama janma karahetu. This is the motive of Parabrahma Swarupa Paramatma taking the avatara of Rama. This is the only purpose. Continuing, he says, now the first is, purpose has been told, why Rama had to take place. Now next he continues. Soi jasad gayi bhagata bhavatarahi kripa sindhu janahita tanudharahi Rama janam ke hetu aneka Parama vichitra ekate eka जन्म एक दुई कहूँ बखानी, सावधान सुनु सुमति भवानी। द्वारपाल हरि के प्रिय दोऊ, जय अरु विजय जान सब कोऊ। विप्रशापते दूनऊ भाई, तामस असुर देह तिन पाई। कनक कसिपु अरुहाट कलोचन, जगत विदित सुरपति मद मोचन। विजयी समर वीर विख्याता, धरि बराह बपु एक निपाता। होई नर हरि दूसर पुनि मारा, जन प्रह्लाद सुजस विस्तारा। भये निशाचर जाइते, महावीर बलवान। कुंभकर्ण रावण सुभट, सुर विजयी जग जान। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। We will see in any particular presentation, the first is a title. Once title is given, what are all the points that I am going to present during this presentation? So the main important subtitles are listed. Then under the subtitles, what are all the things which are going to be discussed is again enlisted. This is called index, contents. Any book will have. Tulsi Das also quickly goes through that, but again he will go in detail. सोई जस गाई भगत भवतरही. सोई जस गाही, singing his glory. Bhagata bhavatarahi. All the devotees cross over the ocean of bhava, samsara. Kripa Sindhu Janahita Tanu Dharai. Kripa Sindhu, again the ocean of compassion. What does he do? He comes for the sake of his devotees only. His love for his devotees is so much, he is ready to take anything. Kripa Sindhu Janahita Tanudharahi. For the welfare of the people, Tanudharahi, he takes the avatara and takes a body, embodied form. Rama Janama ke hetu aneka. Now please note very clearly. Rama Janama ke hetu. Hetu means karana, reason. Rama Janama ke hetu aneka. So Rama did not take birth only for one purpose. There were many reasons for Rama to take birth. Parama Vichitra ekate eka. One over the other, each one of them, the Karana is Parama Vichitra. It is very fascinating, wonderful, very delightful, astonishing. Parama Vichitra, ekate eka. Janama eka dui kahavu bakhani. See, there are innumerable reasons. But I don't want to, tell everything. Why? Because we have to go. We want Rama to come soon. Isn't it? So, Janama Ekadui. What I will do is, I will tell you one or two. Karana. Kahavu Bakhani. I will tell you that. One or two I will tell you. I am not going to tell you everything. Savadhana Sunu Sumati Bhavani. Again, Hey Bhavani, Savadhana Sunu. Sumati. Sumati, you are intelligent. You are very wise. You are not otherwise, you are wise. But, however, please listen attentively. Savadhana suno. Dwarapala. Now the katha actually begins from this chaupai. Dwarapala hari ke priya dovu. There were two Dwarapalakas. All of us know very well. In fact, we use, Jaya Aru Vijaya Jana Sabkovu. Sabkovu Jana. Everybody knows what? Jaya and Vijaya were Dwarapalakas of Bhagavan Shri Hari. When somebody stands in our doors also, we say, why are you standing like Jaya and Vijaya? Go that side. Like that, sometimes we use such slangs, Jaya and Vijaya are two Dwarapalakas. Actually, they are extremely devoted to Bhagavan. Their devotion, their love, their attitude of surrender, their conviction at the feet of Bhagavan is incomparable. That much love they have for Bhagavan. But at the same time, even Narada also, we all have seen very many kathas we have seen. Narada also becomes a little ahankar, a little abhimana comes. What? I am the closest devotee of Bhagavan. Like some people say, I am the closest friend of this particular minister. Like that they say, na? Like that Narada also once or twice have told, and then he has paid a price for it. Here Jaya and Vijaya, Jana Sab Koi. Viprashapate Dunavu Bhai. Viprashapa here, Sanat Kumara, that four brothers, Santa sages come, and then I am not going to go into that detail right now because here we will only deal with this much. They come, and then for their these two do not allow them inside. Bhagavan is in Antapura, we cannot leave you inside, and then they curse. Those days this cursing and all is very interesting. Anybody will curse anybody. But the point is they were all pure enough, therefore their curse will work. If you and I try, nothing will happen. Don't try all that. I'll give you a shrap and nothing will happen. The other person will smile at you and say, hee, and go. If you and I cannot do, why? Our mind is so impure. Those days everybody had pure mind. They had exceptionally, strong devotion towards Bhagavan. Therefore, the japa, tapa, all those power, their shrapa will work. And Sanat Kumara, all the four of them, they were all great rishis. So their shrapa will work. Viprashapate donavu bhai. They gave him shapa to become Rakshasas. And then finally the Dwarapalakas, Jaya and Vijaya, they understood their mistake. They fell at their feet and please give us shapa vimochana. And they said, 3 janmas you will be Rakshasas. And you will be killed by Bhagavan only. Like that. And then after that, shapa vimochana will take place and then they go away. Okay, this is a short story. Viprashapate dono bhai tamasa asura dehatina pai. They got the tamasa, that means asura deha. First, what did they become? Kanaka kasipu aruhata kalochana. Kanaka kasipu. Kanaka means gold. Hiranya is another word. Hiranyakasipu, we know Hiranyakashipu. So much of kathas we have heard, isn't it? And the other one is what? Kataka lochana. Lochana means eyes. Kataka again is Hiranya. So, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. 2 Rakshasas, both of them became Rakshasas. Hiranyakashipu we know about with the charitra of Prahlada, isn't it? Jagata Bidita Surapati Madamochana. Jagata Bidita, the entire universe, Surapati Madamochana. These people, they even took the control of Indra, the god of gods, the chief of gods, I should say, chief of gods, they took control of him also. They brought him under their control. Vijayi Samara Veera Vikhyata. Both of them celebrated all their Vijaya over the gods and over all the three worlds, in a matter of saying, in the, Dhariviraha Bapu Ekabi Nipata. Now, Bhagavan had to take avatara to kill the two demons. So, first case, Lord assumed the form of a boar and killed Hiranyaksha. We know the story among the Dashavataras. One of it is a Varaha Avatara, and then he killed Hiranyaksha. Hoi Nahari Dusara Punimara, and then he became as Narasimha Devata, and he was prayed to by Prahlada, and through that Hiranyakashipu was also killed. Jana Prahlada Sujasa Bistara. This is, everybody have heard, it's a well-known story. Therefore, there is no need for us to elaborate on that. Bhaye nisachara jaitei. Now, what was a curse? 3 times you will be born as Asura. So one set is over. Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu both were killed. Bhaye nisachara jaitei. Mahavira Balavana. They were Mahavira and Balavana. They were born again. How? Kumbhakarana Ravana Subhata. They were born as Kumbhakarana and Ravana in Lanka. We know that is the whole katha of our entire, katha, Rama katha. Sura Bijayi Jagajana. Sura Bijayi. They even won all the worlds. Jagajana, everybody know. Continuing. Mukutana bhaye hate bhagavana tini janama dvija bachana pravana eka bharati na kehita lagi dharevu sarira bhagata anuragi Kasyapa aditi taha pitu mata dasarata kausalya bhikhyata eka kalapa ehi vidhi avatara charita pavitra kiye samsara eka kalapa sura dekhi dukhare samara jalandhara sana sabhare sambhukinha sangrama apara danuja mahabala maraina mara Paramasati asuradhipanari tehi balatahi najitahi purari छलकरिटारे उतासुब्रत प्रभु सुरकारज कीन्ह जब ते ही जाने वो मरम तब श्राप कोप करि दीन सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। मुकुतन भये हते भगवाना। Even though they were killed by Bhagavan, and they were released as though, they did not gain liberation. Mukta na bhaye. Why? The shapa is 3 janmas they have to take. Therefore, one janma is over, but mukti na bhaye. Tini janma dvija bachana pravana. They have to take 3 janmas. Out of which is what we have, saw Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. And now we are going to see Ravana and Kumbhakarna. एक बार तिनके हित लागी धरेउ शरीर भगत अनुरागी for the sake of bhaktas. See, time and again and again, the Shastras keep saying, for the sake of bhaktas, Bhagavan is ready to do anything. Bhagavan is ready to do anything for the sake of bhaktas. But then what do? We don't have trust in Bhagavan. We keep on complaining about Bhagavan. Right? Ek baar तिनके हित लागी धरेउ शरीर भगत अनुरागी. He took the sharira because of the welfare of bhakta. Kasyapa aditi taha pitu mata. Kashyapa Rishi and Aditi, they had done tapas earlier and they wanted Bhagavan himself as their child. Then Bhagavan had told them, don't worry, he blessed them. I will become your son. And they wanted him to become his son only. So I will become your son when you take birth in the world as what? Dasharatha and Kausalya. At that time, I will take birth as Rama. He did not say Rama because Rama Nama was said later. I will take birth as your son. So, don't worry, he had given word. Eka kalpa eki vidhi avatara. This was how? Ek kalpa. In one kalpa meaning what? In one round of creation, Chatur Yuga. This is what happened. Bhagavan descended. Bhagavan took avatar for the sake of the good of the people. Charita pavitra kiye samsara. Charita pavitra kiye samsara. He did all activities in the world for the sake of purifying the earth. What is the point here? The point is, Ramchandraji became an icon that all of us have to look up to and take lessons from that, how to live in this world, through which he purified the earth. Eka kalpa sura dekhi dukhare. In another kalpa, eka kalpa is one thing, another kalpa, the gods also, the celestial beings, many of them also have got lot of ahankara. Even for their sake also, Bhagavan has taken lot of avatars to teach them a lesson. Like for example in Kenopanishad, he took the form of a yaksha to teach lessons to all the devatas who had got lot of ahankara. Like that, he had taken dekhi dukhare, ek kalpasura. Samara jalandhara sana sabhare. What happened? There was this, what is it called? Asura, who was called Jalandhara. In some places they call it as Jalandhara. In some version it is called Jalandhara. Jalandhar is a most popular version. And this Jalandhara, who was a Rakshasa, got married to Vrinda, a lady called Vrinda, who was a very, very, very devoted, chaste lady. In fact, the Shastras say this chastity of Vrinda actually protected Jalandhara. Look at the power of women. Today we say woman empowerment, etc., etc. We say all that I tell you. Chastity of a woman can protect her husband in any condition. So, her chastity, Vrinda's chastity, actually protected Jalandhara to that extent that he became invincible as though. Therefore, what had to happen? Now, here, the next line is spoken by Yajnavalkya to Bharadwaja Muni. Sambhukinha sangrama apara. Because Shambhu himself cannot tell Girija that what had happened. So, Sambhukinhi sangrama apara. It is said, Shiva, Shambhu, waged a war against Jalandhara, but he could not win Jalandhara. That powerful was Jalandhara. That power came from the chastity of Vrinda, and she, with her chastity, protected her husband, Jalandhara. Then what happened? Danuja Mahabala Maraina Mara. Nobody could, win over Jalandhara. That time, because of what? Paramasati Asuradhipanari. Because the demon's chief Jalandhara, his wife Paramasati, Tehibalatahina Jitahi Purari. Then the Bhagavan had to take an avatara, and frankly speaking, he fooled Vrinda. Bhagavan Hari had to come down, he had to take a different rupa and fooled Vrinda and broke her chastity. Because there was no other way that Jalandhara could have been won over. And then when he fooled Vrinda, then because that power of the chastity had gone down, Jalandhara could be killed by Shiva. Knowing this, Chala means what? A strategy, we may say in a modern management language, but it actually what? They have broken the chastity through wrong means. Chalakaritare uta subrata prabhu surakara jakina. Through chala, they broke her chastity and then they killed Jalandhara. Jabute hi janayu maramataba. When Vrinda came to know about the truth that her chastity was disturbed, and because that power was gone, Jalandhara was killed, and for that sake she had to unknowingly give up on her chastity. She gave Shrapa Kopakaridina. She gave Shapa to Hari. What? One day you will also suffer, not losing as such, your consort will be kidnapped and you will also face suffering. Like that, I may not tell you the verbatim words because that is there in the other katha there. In here, this much is what Tulsi Dasi. If you go to Valmiki Ramayana, great elaborate description is there. In this, Tulsi Dasi has kept it this much. Shrapa kopa karidinhi, she cursed Hari. Now what happens? We will see tomorrow. All right. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om